One awesome thing that I'm realizing is I don't speak Malayalam either, and so all the words, even having it up there in English, we still can't make sense of it because we don't all understand it. But the one thing that's awesome about it is we can all, at the end of today, there's no way you're going to miss the joy of Christmas, the story of Christmas. So if you didn't understand one language, don't worry. There are many of us who don't understand that language. And so just stay tuned, stay with us, because there's going to be more languages that come your way. But at the end of the day, the next thing, we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go from a song to a skit. And the little kids are actually going to unpack the story of Christmas for us. So they're going to help us search for the meaning of Christmas. And who better to help us search than Sherlock Holmes? So that's the skit. For the next skit is going to be Sherlock Holmes, the true meaning of Christmas skit. So let's get started.
Good evening, Sherlock Holmes here at your service, and this is my trusty assistant, Watson.
What son? Yes, as in, what's the word? Watson, and you are?
I am just the butler, sir. Justin Butler?
No, I am only but the butler.
Bud the butler? You are a person of many names, Bud.
I am merely the butler.
Make up your mind, merely.
I shall not see to Mrs. Martha. Ah, Miss Martha, there you are. Sherlock Holmes has arrived, ma'am.
Did you say something? Speak up, Sonny.
Now his name is Sonny.
Sherlock Holmes, ma'am.
What's that?
Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, I see. A name that speaks for itself.
Indeed. Come in, Mr. Holmes.
Sherlock, please. Now, what seems to be the matter of urgency that you had to call me out right during the holidays?
That's just it. The matter is about the holidays.
I don't understand, ma'am.
It's gone. Missing. It has been stolen.
Well, our holiday certainly has been stolen. Now, since you had us rush way over here, because you do not get any days off.
No. Someone has stolen the meaning of the holidays. Someone has stolen the meaning of Christmas.
I see. Yes. I quite understand. This is a serious crime. A very serious crime indeed.
So you can help?
Of course. My name is Detective Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know. We shall investigate at once. Come, Mumson, the game is afoot.
Just let me know if there's anything you need. If there's anything I can do to help.
Let me see. Very strange.
For a Christmas celebration, it certainly is quiet. Why is it so quiet? What do you make of it, Holmes?
Elementary, my dear Watson. The family has been stolen. Not only is that a clue, but that, my good kind man, solves the mystery behind the stolen meaning of Christmas. Isn't the meaning of Christmas family?
Well, except that I do have a family, and they are all here, in fact.
You do? All here? In this house? You are a very fortunate woman. This certainly does change things. Please summon everyone to this room.
Of course. Butler, find Miss Ramala and children and bring them all here at once, please.
I need everyone in this house to be in this room.
In that case, also call in the cook and chauffeur.
Right away, ma'am.
Who are these people, dear?
Sherlock Holmes and Mumson, Nana.
Who?
Sherlock, ma'am.
Sounds familiar. Who are they and why are they here?
They are detectives, Nana. They are here to help us find the meaning of Christmas.
It's Christmas, dear.
Yes, Nana. See what I mean? It's completely gone.
Do not fear, Miss Martha. You have hired the very best detectives in the world. We shall find it. Not to worry.
A crime has been committed in this very house. Someone has stolen the meaning of Christmas, and it will be our job to find it. Who is this strange person, dear?
This is Sherlock Holmes.
And my very trusty assistant, Watson. Now, we shall begin the investigation at once. And I shall ask that all of you remain in this room until the mystery is solved. The meaning of Christmas has been stolen, and the answer lies somewhere in this very room. Someone here is responsible.
You suspect one of us?
Should I suspect you?
Not at all.
Do you have the meaning of Christmas in your possession right now?
Not right at this very moment.
So you admit that you took it and then hid it?
I have hidden nothing. In fact, I've been spending a good deal of time and effort to plan.
So you admit that you have the meaning of Christmas?
Of course, I do.
And you say you have been planning this crime for quite some time?
Why? Why? Why would you take the meaning of Christmas from us?
No, yes, no.
Which is it, Miss Romola?
Well, what do you mean? I have been planning a party, not a crime, and I was planning on giving it back. I'm throwing the party tonight, in fact. So if you could please speed up this process.
And why is that, Miss Romola? Is that so you can get away with your crime?
Not at all. I just want everything to be perfect and right on time.
And when does the meaning of Christmas come in?
That's it. It's the party.
The meaning of Christmas is the party?
Yes.
No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Not that you don't throw great parties, dear. She really does, you know, but you throw parties all the time.
Now, if you throw parties all year long, how can the meaning of Christmas be parties?
Well, the Christmas party has a Christmas theme. The Christmas food and music.
Food? What kind of food?
It's the cook. She's responsible.
Aha! A clue. Some sort of food. Paisam? It's gulab jamun, sir. Then you must be the cook.
Brilliant, my dear Holmes.
Thank you. So let us piece this all together. Shall we? You are indeed the cook, are you not?
Yes, sir.
Did you steal the meaning of Christmas?
Not at all, sir. I just followed the directions and mixed the stuff to make the food
And where do you find the stuff?
at the grocery store.
But you have in your possession the recipes for the meaning of Christmas?
I keep them safe. None of them have been stolen, to my knowledge. I also have recipes for other occasions.
But we are particularly interested in what you possess for Christmas. So for these Christmas parties, what sort of food items do you make?
Mutton biryani, butter chicken, and naan. And lots of desserts.
If you don't mind me saying so, this also sounds a lot like Thanksgiving and every other celebration.
It would be pretty much the same thing.
I see. So it would be safe to say that you do not have the meaning of Christmas in your possession.
Not at all, sir. I don't know if there's even a recipe for that. It's just food, sir.
And you, what is that you do?
I am the chauffeur. I drive cars, and I drive people around in those cars.
What does Christmas mean to you?
I would say going places.
What kind of places?
Interesting places. Parks, concerts, churches.
Churches? Is that only for Christmas?
No. I take people to church for lots of other things, all year round. The park only has lights on the trees during the Christmas season.
Perhaps he took the meaning of Christmas for a drive to the park and just left it there.
No, I don't think I have ever had the meaning of Christmas in one of my cars. Sir, if I may have your permission, I need to go pick up Sir Max for the Christmas party tonight.
And who would that be?
Max is a dear friend of ours, and we had invited him to our home for the Christmas party tonight.
And you, Justin Merely Sonny Bud, whatever your name is now, besides answering the door, what do you do? Do you have anything to do with Christmas?
I keep everything clean as I do all year round. I do help decorate though. This is unique to Christmas.
Or so you say, you see, but you do not observe. The distinction is clear.
Huh? It's one of his favorite sayings.
Would you then say that you have the meaning of Christmas in your possession?
I guess, the Christmas decorations are unique from all the other decorations we put up during the other times of the year, so they have a special meaning to Christmas.
Ha!
Miss Ramala loves the house to be all decked out. It has to sparkle, glitter, and all look festive.
And it does very nice job. But is it all here? Is anything missing that is usually here for the other Christmases?
I make very certain that nothing gets lost or broken. Otherwise, Miss Ramala would cry.
I would. Now, children.
Oh, you must bother the children with this.
Most certainly. I never make exceptions. An exception disproves the rule.
I'll assume that's another favorite saying.
Now, what does Christmas mean to all of you?
Toys, gifts. I am excited for the Xbox Nana promised me this year.
Cookies, cake. I really love all the food.
Anything else?
Singing songs.
No school. That's the top one of my list.
Do you enjoy these things other times of the year?
Yes, we do get toys on our birthdays.
We get cookies and candy at Easter. We sing songs at school, but we don't have school at Easter or in the summer.
So, nothing unusual there then.
I guess so, Mr. Shrill.
When we first got here, why didn't we first ask Miss Martha what she thought the meaning of Christmas was so that we could recognize it?
My dear Watson, brilliant, brilliant, I say. How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth?
I believe this would be the first time, sir.
Nonetheless, we shall now query. Miss Martha? Well, Miss Martha, since you noticed that the meaning of Christmas was missing, then you must have known what it was in the first place.
Kind of, but not really. I mean, over the past few years, I was beginning to believe that the meaning of Christmas was just all about spending lots of money. But I don't know, it was just different when I was growing up. Nana, when I was little, what was different about our Christmases?
Yes, what does Christmas mean to you?
Jesus, Christmas is all about him.
Baby Jesus? That reminds me of the skit we used to play at church as kids.
Yes, Mr. Sherlock. The story of baby Jesus is not a cute fable, but a true story of God's greatest demonstration of his love. Well, let's read from the Bible to find the true meaning of Christmas. Good evening, everyone.
Hello, sir. I presume that you are Mr. Max.
Quite so. Whom have I the honor to address?
You and me address me as Watson, and this is Detective Sherlock Holmes. We are here to help Miss Martha find the true meaning of Christmas.
Lovely. I should be able to help you in this pursuit if you had any questions.
Now what? Should we read the entire book?
Let us read from the portion from Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 23.
Now the birth of Jesus Christ was in this way. When his mother Mary was going to be married to Joseph, before they came together, the discovery was made that she was with child by the Holy Spirit. And Joseph, her husband, being an upright man and not desiring to make her a public example, had a mind to put her away privately. But when he was giving thought to these things, an angel of the Lord came to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, have no fear of taking Mary as your wife, because that which is in her body is of the Holy Spirit. And she will give birth to a son, and you will give him the name Jesus, for he will give his people salvation from their sin. Now all this took place so that the word of the Lord by the prophet might come true. See, the virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will give him the name Emmanuel, that is God with us.
As I suspected all along, the meaning of Christmas was not stolen, it was misplaced.
True indeed. A long, long time ago, just as God foretold to mankind in the Bible, He came to save us. God came as a baby for a reason. His birth has a great meaning, and Christmas is meant to celebrate this.
Nana, so God came as a man to be with us?
Yes, Ramala. In Matthew 1:23, God called himself Emmanuel, which means God with us. Not just God made us, not just God thinks about us, not just God above us, but God with us. God where we are. He breathed our air and walked this earth. God with us. That's how near he is to us.
A creator with a heart? God came down to become like one of us, to save us, his children. How unreasonable to think that such nobility would go to such poverty to share such a treasure with thankless souls like us.
But he did. In fact, the only thing more unreasonable than that gift is our stubborn unwillingness to receive it.
Amazing! This is it. There is the true meaning of Christmas.
What a great theme for a party!
Yes, a great party in honor of Jesus.
Do we still get gifts? I still want the Xbox.
I think I know the answer to this. Giving gifts to each other. Solely a tiny symbol. By coming to earth to save us, God gave us the greatest gifts ever. Jesus, his own son.
That's right, kids. Then our job here is done.
Thank you, Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
Thank you, Miss Martha. By asking us here, we were able to make the discovery for ourselves.
Excuse me, I must get the biryani out of the oven before it burns.
Oh, why don't you two join us for Christmas supper? It would be our pleasure.
That is most gracious of you. Thank you.
Thank you indeed.
All of you, come, everyone to the dining room. Oh, why don't you two join us for Christmas supper? It would be our pleasure.
That is most gracious of you. Thank you.
Thank you indeed.
Cookies and fun times with family and friends. Let us remember that Jesus is the reason for the season.
When Christ was born, so was our hope. Of all the delights of the season, this is why I love Christmas. The event invites us to believe the wildest of promises. God became one of us so we could become one of him. He did away with every barrier, sin, debt, and grave. Anything that might keep us from him was demolished. He only awaits our word to walk through the door.
Invite him into your heart. Escort him to the seat of honor. Christmas is here. Christ is here. One request from you, and God will do it again. What he did then, scatter the night with everlasting light. He will be born in you. Merry Christmas.